Hello and welcome to Freedom March. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Levan Miller. You're listening to us on 103.5 The Beat FM, channel 224, that's on cable, channel 112, that's on Flow, and ILTV Studios. But wherever you're deciding to listen to us today, we want to thank you so much for joining us here on Freedom March. I'm joined in studio again with Bradley Roll, the spiritual advisor for the whole Bahamas, I'm advised these days. Bradley, welcome to Freedom March.
Thank you so much. Great to be here.
How has outside been for you today?
Well, it was not as bad as it was 2 days ago. So yesterday evening it was kind of a little on the cool side somewhat.
Yeah.
And today it started to heat up, maybe around midday. The morning part wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started to heat up again.
Yeah.
This afternoon. But we got to get through August.
Well,
Once we get through August, we'll be all right.
I don't know exactly what has been happening with me. I don't feel sick, but for the last 2 days, every morning I woke up, I had no voice, right? And I have spent the entire day nursing my voice in order to be able to make it into studio. And if I was a good Kojic preacher, you know what I'd say? I'd say, the devil thought he had me.
You sleep with a fan then?
I don't know. I sleep with the air condition.
Oh, okay.
But isn't everyone sleeping with an air
Yeah,
condition?
I understand that. But is it blowing directly on you, or is it just in the blowing?
My air condition doing exactly what it has done for the last 6 years I've had it. I don't know. But I know. Yesterday morning I woke up, I had no voice. This morning I woke up, I had no voice. But praise be to God, as you could hear, my voice has returned, and I'm happy to be back and happy to be here with the Freedom Marches on Freedom March.
Absolutely. Indeed.
Yeah. So again, if I was Kojic, yeah, I'd say, I know he's a burden bearer. I know he's a heavy load
The
carrier.
devil is trying to take your voice.
Good God, a bridge over water. Oh, Lord, a doctor and a lawyer. He'll be a friend when he'll be a comfort when long as I got him. See that? I tell you my voice back. And so I'm so happy, right? I'm so happy to have a voice. So I haven't been on the outside because I've been nursing my voice. And I don't want people talking to me, because if they talk to me and I use my voice outside of studio time, when I get to studio
You
time,
won't have a voice.
I would have no voice.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen me outside in the last 2 days, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. If you believe in God, believe also in me.
The words of Jesus.
Yeah.
More than 2,000
Anyway,
years ago.
you hear the jingle. That means we're going to the break. Don't move. I'm Levan Miller. Bradley Roll is in studio with me. This is Freedom March. We're on 103.5 The Beat FM. We'll be right back after this break. Hello and welcome back to Freedom March. Thank you so much for staying with us through the break. I'm Levan Miller. Bradley Roll, the spiritual advisor, is with me in studio. And, of course, as always, he has Holy Scripture. Bradley, did you get any Holy Scripture while you were at Mount Alvernia, the highest point in the Bahamas?
But the thing about it is when we had reached to the top of the mountain.
You was out of breath.
Yeah, it was a tough. I think when you go to Cat Island, the best suggestion if you're going to go and visit Mount Alvernia is to go around the track path. Don't try to climb those little small steps. It's dangerous to me.
How will you have the sensory appreciation for what it is?
That's true.
That the monk who constructed the thing must have felt in his sojourn. In order to encapsulate
that's deep.
the entire, there are the stations of the cross that you must stop at, and you must do a Hail Mary, right? And then once you're done with that, you must journey the trek that he has taken in order to enrich, your sensory.
Yeah.
With what it is that would have been experienced by, or that was experienced by.
But he must have been a very tiny guy.
He was a tiny man.
Oh, yeah. Then that explains it because the pathway is rather narrow.
Yeah, and so are the doorways.
And the steps are rather short. And then all that other stuff as well, it seems as if he may have been a dwarf. That's what I'm gathering.
Yeah, but did Holy Scripture come to you while you were at the highest point?
Well, I thought about looking over the, what is called, it's like a golf thing, looking at Cat Island. And in my mind, it almost looked similar to what Moses may have seen as the Promised Land.
Yeah.
So you're looking at it, you're so close, but you're very far because the mountain is kind of high, basically. And I was out of breath because you have to climb those steps together. You got to be in shape.
Yeah.
So my suggestion, if you go to Cat Island, you go to Mount Alvernia, the best thing to do is go around the pathway that they have cleared up and just easily track your way up, rather than having to go up. Because if you go up the little steps and then you may have a tendency to look back, could be some issues.
Lot's wife did that.
Yeah. I don't, in my opinion, I won't attempt to come down those steps because I think it could be kind of dangerous. If you lose your foot, and you're in trouble.
Yeah.
In trouble.
Yeah, but to live is grace.
And to die is gain.
Amen.
But why take chances?
So tell us, what does Holy Scripture have for us today?
It's something very interesting. I had an opportunity to speak with a young man today. We had a back and forth about whether or not the consequences of Adam's sin fell on the human race, or when Adam sinned, did his sin fall on us? And so I grabbed one passage today from Romans chapter 5, verse number 12. And it emphatically states that, wherefore, as by one man, that's Adam, sin entered into the world, and death by sin. That's important to note, because once Adam sinned, then there was judgment. God told him what was going to happen. It says, and so death passed upon all men, for that all have sinned. See, Adam's sin did not fall on us. Adam paid for his sin. When Adam sinned against God, he paid that penalty. But what happened is, because of the consequence of Adam's sin, which is death to the human race, that is what we inherited from Adam. The consequences of Adam's sin, and not Adam's sin itself. And that makes a big difference, because it blows up into another erroneous doctrine being taught by a particular church. And this passage here actually clears this up. We must understand that, yes, as by one man, that's Adam's sin entered the world, and death by sin, and so death passed unto all men. Not Adam's sin itself, but the consequence of Adam's sin, and so death passed upon all men, for all have sinned. Romans chapter 5, verse 12. Read from the King James Version today. And of course, the Word of God is always powerful. And
absolutely.
Thank you, producer.
Thank you, spiritual advisor.
Indeed.
And so, I'm opening the lines early today, spiritual, because I want to talk to people about something that I think it's almost time to begin talking about, right? And that is, who should be reelected and why? And as you know, it's been a long thought that he who wins the Southern Corridor wins the election. If you win South Beach, you win the election, right? So the Southern Corridor will include, in my view, Golden Isles, Southern Shores, South Beach, Pinewood, Seabreeze, St. Anne's. And so today,
Bamboo Down.
Bamboo Town isn't necessarily the Southern Corridor, but if you want to put it in the ICANN, you want to put that in?
We might as well.
Let's put it in.
Right
Let's
next
put
door
it
to
in.
Pinewood.
Yeah, but you know, the Southern Corridor is the Southern Corridor
Yeah,
because
we
Golden
understand that.
Gates is also right there, depending on where you.
Yeah. But it's all in the south, though. If you look at it.
No problem. But we could put Bamboo Town in
Yeah.
there, right? And today I'm going to open up the phone lines as soon as I get over this little bit of a shellacking that I have for Randy Roll, right? Because I want you all to engage me. Now, I'm not into the silliness. I'm hopeful that I can get people, new people, who actually live in these constituencies, I'm preempting you early, that can actually tell me if in fact they were going to vote for their member of parliament, why?
Okay.
And if they
It's a
weren't
fair
going to
question.
vote for their member of parliament, why? You see, because I believe, right, there's something that people in politics say all the time that boils my pressure up. Had it not been for me, have you ever heard people that call themselves political generals? Had it not been for me, he couldn't win the
Yeah,
constituency.
yeah. These people.
I win polling division number 3, 4, and 5 for him, right? And I met some of these people. Some of them amount to about a hill of wet salt.
Some of them do though, because of
I have no value for that in my mind.
well, because the energy in their campaigning and their
If you are
their
that
ability to
good.
convince constituents to vote, they do.
Most of these
They're
people look
successful.
homeless. If you are that good, then why is your own personal life disheveled? How is it that the person that can guarantee victory for the next cabinet minister somehow has a life that is falling apart outside of political allowances? That isn't weird to you? You mean to tell me your life has successes nowhere else?
Out in campaigning?
And that somehow, although there's not a classroom setting that you can go to for this, although there's not a proviso course that you can do for this, you somehow know, living in your community, that if the people see you walking with the member or the hopeful, that somehow that gains
that
them.
could be true, you know,
How?
because there are some people who live in certain areas, in certain constituencies, that have a good rapport with the residents.
Then why is your
See what I'm saying?
own life not
All right,
better?
let me let you finish the story because I don't understand what you're getting at.
No,
So
I'm
let-
saying to you, listen, have you ever met these people that call themselves constituency generals?
Oh, campaign generals.
Right? Oh, if it wasn't for me, I tell you, he couldn't go in polling division number 7 before I joined his campaign.
Okay.
How true
So,
is that?
so if their life is not, does that discredit or discount them for doing what they did?
No, I'm saying to you, if you have this amount of pull, like how come the only thing you could use it for is politics?
Oh, okay. Wow.
You know, like I would imagine that you would go into like business or
Jesus, Lord.
yeah, it would make sense. Why? Like I cannot understand people who own no car, own no house, and have very menial lives, considering themselves people that have the influence to sway an entire neighborhood. I can't think about a single person through my corner who would make me vote for someone I didn't want to vote for. And so my question is, how are politicians continuing to be, wooed down this pathway of you need me on your team, other than that you can't win?
It could be true.
How do we test the verisimilitude? How do we test the veracity of that claim? How do we know empirically that adding Bradley Roll to my campaign helps my campaign? Where is the data?
Yeah, okay. Well, do you recognize that in this general election coming up, that some new faces are going into areas that are not known by those constituents?
Sure.
So they're going to depend on certain people to get through.
Sure. And so I'm saying to you that there are some people that have campaigned 1 election, 2 election, 3 elections. So I know Mr. Roll live over here. And I know we could go to Mr. Roll because Mr. Roll really and truly only wants someone to talk to him. I know Mr. Johnson have them 2 boys that graduating from high school this year, and her number one thing is she won the scholarship authority to see what they could do for them. That doesn't make me, or doesn't give me any superpower. I just happen to have knowledge of the terrain.
Okay.
I know who is where. Like when Cleola Hamilton, people them tell her she need to come to my house because I say Ingramite. And it's so sad because I might have voted for her, but they ain't never come. Right?
Interesting.
And so sometimes the same thing that you consider a blessing could also be a curse.
All right. Well,
Yeah. So
we got to test it.
I don't know how you test it. And this is where I feel like politicians end up with undue pressure on them, right? Because now you win a constituency. Some guy, through some OBA economics, convinces himself that the only reason you won is not because of your degree, not because of your service, not because of your popularity, not because of your message, not because of your branding, not because of the amount of social work you've done, not because of your presence. He entirely stakes your winning on his walking around with you. Something about that just doesn't seem misplaced.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I just want to know. 3237775, that's the number. The woman told me yesterday I called it too fast. 3, 2, 3, 7, 7, 7, 5. You got that? I want you all to call in. Because if you live in the Southern Corridors, here's where we're going again. Golden Isles, Southern Shores, South Beach, Pinewood, Sea Breeze, St. Anne's, and spiritual advisors say, let's throw in Bamboo Town just for giggles, right?
You need Bamboo Town.
If you are going to vote for your member of parliament, I want you to tell me why. But if you think you need a new member of parliament, I would also like for you to tell me why. And we're going to do this again tomorrow because I want to also go Garden Hills. I want to go Golden Gates. I want to go Carmichael. I want to go, what is the other one? Marathon. And hopefully, if we can, Centerville. All right? I'm not going to count Angliston. They voting for Glennis.
Anyhow.
They can vote for Glennis. I need to count that.
Yeah.
All right? So that is the question
That's
here
the
today.
one short seat.
Yeah.
Me ain't know about the rest.
Yeah, as sure as 2 is follow 1. So that's the question here today. But before I get to that question, put up Randy Rule picture. Randy, I got some more things I want to complain about to the consumer protection people. Here's a picture of Randy Rule. He is the chairman of the Consumer Protection Unit, right? But Randy, let not your heart be troubled. This ain't for you one today. There is absolutely no way on God's planet that I should get in a vehicle and drive to 4 different stores in the inner city and cannot find real juice. It is a distasteful, abhorrent disaster for that to be the case. And I'll tell you why, you know. We are creating the monsters that we fear. Do you think these people cannot see that they are being treated differently? And how do you justify mega stores, right? Not doing something as simple as carrying real juice? I was bewildered. When I went today, I tell you the devil thought he had me, right? And so I say to myself, boy, I know God healed me, but I got pour a little orange juice behind it.
Oh, okay. Real juice. Like what kind
Can
of
you tell me
juice?
why in not 1, in not 2, in not 3, but in 4 different stores in the Bain and Grantstown constituency, and put their member of parliament up too, because I want to give these boys some work to go do. See, you can't just get off touching yourself the whole 5 years and acting like you're doing something special. You have to actually put some skin in this game and change people's lives in a meaningful way. And while you might say that leaving, my God, it's juice, do you know how much sugar and chemical and preservatives are in those pasteurized juices and juices made from concentrate?
Yeah.
If the thing tells me that there's only 10% juice in this can, why would I be drinking it? If the thing tells me that it is 100% juice made from concentrate, why would I drink that? And you mean to tell me that no one, y'all can't think about a single person in the whole Baintown community that need real juice? Randy? See, these are the things I want y'all to get on. Make these people accountable to the population. Because you're all saying now that NHI running out of money. And it has to be running out of money if when I go to the food store, all y'all have is a jug of sugary drink for me that is disguised as orange juice. And so I went to ChatGPT because that's what I like to know. Exactly before I start to curse y'all out, what exactly is the purpose of the Consumer Protection Unit in the Bahamas? It is rooted in a broader mandate of the Consumer Protection Act, which aims to safeguard consumers from unfair, deceptive, or harmful business practices. Here's the breakdown of its core functions: to protect consumer rights, to promote informed purchasing, and to foster market fairness. So tell me why in the name of God I can't find no orange juice on Nassau Street, but I'm prepared to bet my wife in a swingers club that if I drove 2 more minutes west to the other same brand store, I imagine they have orange juice falling off the shelf in there. Are we not all Bahamians? Do we not all deserve the right to a quality of living? And should we not all have standardized fairness in marketing? Then there's no wonder why these people have to have legs amputated, and it already bad, they're killing up one another, and then you let the market people come right here and poison them to death. Randy, I mean you. So you have to get on in your little Jeep, go in these stores, and demand that they at least meet some base level standard for real foods. But he ain't alone. Because when I go a little deeper in ChatGPT tell me Randy ain't solely responsible for this. And it said when I checked that while the Consumer Protection Act established the Consumer Protection Commission, which oversees the implementation of consumer protection and policies and investigates violations, there are some overlaps. And here is where the overlaps come in. The Food Safety and Quality Act of 2016 establishes a dedicated system for regulating food standards, safety, and inspections. I hear the jingle. When I come back, I can tell you who's responsible for that. And if Randy can't get it right, then you need to flash up your team and get them over there. Because we can't just keep killing people in the name of, I don't even know whose name this is. And classism is wrong and it will not be tolerated. This is Freedom March. We'll be right back. So much for staying with us through the break. I'm Levan Miller. You're listening to us on 103.5 The Beat FM, channel 224, channel 112, that's Cable and Flow, and of course on ILTV Studios. But wherever you're listening, thank you so much for listening. I know we've got an ad, but I ain't finished casing on Randy yet. Give me 2 more minutes. Let's get to the ad right after I case Randy. Put Randy face back up on this TV because I want people to know who we are paying to get these jobs done. And so I asked ChatGPT the question, does the Consumer Protection Unit in the Bahamas have direct responsibility for food quality? To which ChatGPT responded, great question, in the Bahamas, food quality and safety are not primarily the responsibility of the Consumer Protection Unit, but rather it falls under the jurisdiction of a separate legal and administrative framework. The Food Safety and Quality Act of 2016 establishes a dedicated system for regulating food standards, safety, and inspection. The Director of Food Safety oversees the implementation of food safety policies. Food Safety and Quality Committee advises on the standards and regulation. Food inspectors conduct inspection, issue notices, and enforce compliance. And authorized laboratories test food samples for safety and quality. Then it says, the role of the Consumer Protection Unit, while it doesn't directly regulate food quality, the Consumer Protection Unit does address complaints about substandard and mislabeled food products. Monitor prices on essential food items, like breadbasket items, and they do that under the Price Control Act of 1971. Where they overlap, if a consumer buys spoiled or mislabeled food, they can report it to the Consumer Affairs Office. If the issue involves a broader public health risk or systemic violations, it escalates to the Food Safety and Quality Unit under the Ministry of Health or the Ministry of Agriculture. And to that I say, put up the picture of Michael Darvall. Because, Dr. Darvall, he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. It ain't no way you could be telling Bahamians to behave, and we allowing the retailer and the wholesaler to bring in jugs and jugs and jugs and jugs of sugary drinks disguised as fruit juice. And I know some people may say, well, Jesus, why Levan making such a big deal about orange juice? Because when I drive west of the West Grove, all the juice out there is real juice. When I drive east of Eastwood, all the juice out there is real juice. By George, when I shop in the South, all the juice in there is real juice. So are you suggesting to me that the people in Bain and Grantstown have no need for real juice? Well, what if they get the flu? It's no wonder these people was dropping down dead in COVID. They even ain't had real juice to counteract it. And so Michael Darvall, Dr. the Honorable Minister of Health, it is my hope that you and Randy jump in one car, I don't care if you all go on a horse and carriage, however you all get there, and go see what's up, because it's just not 4 stores in the immediate area in the Bain and Grantstown constituency don't have real juice. That don't sound like an issue. And yet, the Minister of Health gets on the news every day and chastises people about obesity and unhealthy practices and the day. And I just see him yesterday cussing out young people for vaping. Leave them young people alone. If that's what they want to do with their lungs, then God bless them. But what you have to do is protect the poor against these cannibalistic, what do you call these things? Capitalistic markets that simply do not see poor people as worth investing in. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, why would you put $7 juice in the ghetto if no one's going to buy it? Then figure out a way. See, you all been to college, right? And if you've been to college, you should be smart. Then don't tell me the problem, man. If you've been to college, tell me the answer. Figure out a way to offset the price of the juice out west with the price of the juice in Baintown so that the people in Baintown can at least have one jug. But it is incredulous for you to suggest that not a single shop in Baintown need real juice. And since it falls under the Ministry of Agriculture, put up Jomo Campbell. Because Jomo, I have good confidence in you. And I suspect that if you are going to continue doing all the things that they claim that you've done, then I want you to go and take a look at this because Michael Darvall might have his hand full with NHI in the hospital. You got Jomo Campbell? Get in the horse and carriage with him and Randy, and you all go in Baintown and figure out whether or not the quality of food, we ain't got no picture of Jomo Campbell, figure out whether the quality of food in the inner city is meeting a basic standard. Is that too much to ask? You know my granddaddy from Baintown? You know my ma born in Baintown? And I take these things as personal attacks. Because when you suggest that Baintown people don't deserve real juice, you mean my ma. My grandma grew up on Meadow Street. So when you say Baintown people don't need real juice, you mean one of the people that I hold dearest to my heart, my grandma. And you'll tie these neckties. We ain't got one picture of Jomo. You'll tie these necktie tight around your neck every day. And all I'm saying to you is, while big policy positions look great and look grand, we have to make sure that policies affect people's actual everyday life. And I get it. If you live in an upscale area, the shopping will be different. But I ain't asking you to put zebra meat in there. I ain't asking you for venison. That's not what I'm asking. I'm saying to you that particularly in the flu season, particularly now in a time when everybody's throat scratchy, the least we could do for the least of them is make sure the people have juice, man, for Christ's sake. So Jomo, get Basfor on it. Dr. Michael Darville, you get, I don't know who's for, somebody's for, you get them on it. And Randy, you go pick them up because they might be busy. Because the only thing you have to do is protect consumers. And we've got to fix that. And I promise you, I'm going to come back every week from now till Christ come. Because I can't imagine that y'all think my Grammy shouldn't have orange juice. That's what y'all saying to me. And there's no way major businessmen running major conglomerates could get away with being able to actually justify juice being right on Cable Beach and I can't have none on Nassau Street. Man, come on. And last but not least, get me a picture of Wade Watson. I want the people to know the four men that I'm holding accountable for this. Wade Watson, this is your constituency. Figure out, I don't care what you got to offer them, carry them to lunch, buy them coffee, buy them whiskey, I don't care. Take these men because they're responsible for food quality and food control. And you waltz them right down Nassau Street and you take them in that big building with no real juice in it. And then you waltz them a little further up and you take them in that big building with no real juice in it. And then you take a right turn and you go in that big building with no real juice in it. And you tell me at which point you assume this is fair. Find Wade Watson picture. I will make sure I look at them when I case. You tell me whether or not you believe that the people in Bain and Grantstown don't deserve real juice. And I couldn't believe this. I was in shock and awe. I fainted because I couldn't believe it. How do we continue to justify this level of classism? And I tell people all the time, you know, I would take racism every day 2-to-1 because I know what the Negro that is racist towards me look like. But it is these bunch of classist bastards that I have a problem with. And I don't mean the four people that I just put up. I'm talking about people who practice actively classism. As a matter of fact, someone suggested to me, if you put juice inside the store, the people ain't gonna buy it. How you know that if ain't no juice here? Oh boy. Wade Watson, I'm holding you responsible. You pick them up, I don't care if it's in a Surrey horse, and you ride them through Baintown, and y'all don't stop till real juice in one of these shops in Baintown. Because y'all owe it to the people of Baintown. Anyway, that's enough of that. Spiritual advisor?
So, 12 or 8 ounce of pomegranate is going to cost you at $9.38. I don't know if that's going to sell at Baintown.
Who asking for pomegranate? I say orange.
Well, I'm just telling you the pure juice then. Mm-hmm. The prices are different if you want good quality stuff.
They've been to college. Don't tell me the problem. Give me the answer.
And so, to get these juices there, it's going to cost. Now, maybe they're thinking, now this may not be a good market to sell this product. So, we got to sell the products that are affordable. Mm. And so, if you pick up the orange juice, it must have got about 80% sugar or 80 grams.
The things say 10% juice.
Yeah. Well, not all of them do. Some of them do say 100% pure juice.
If it says 100% juice
when
from
you look-
concentrate,
Yeah.
if it says 100% juice from concentrate, that ain't juice.
But you can find it. It's just going to be costly.
It ain't gonna be in none of them four shop, I think.
It's just costly. Yeah, that's just how it is.
So find a way to offset the cost.
Boy.
Anyway, we got
Let's see.
callers on the line still.
But sorry, let me just do this.
Let's get to the ad and then let's go to the
Let's
callers.
do this ad quickly. The Work Center, is it? Yes, the Work Center, located Rosetta Street across from Roberts Furniture, is your one-stop shop for back-to-school Dickies, Timberlands, and many, many more. So come on down and let their friendly staff assist you with getting ready for back-to-school. Thank you, producer.
Thank you, spiritual advisor.
Oh, Tanya. Okay.
Let's go to Tanya.
Good afternoon, Mr. Miller, and good afternoon, spiritual advisor. It's your girl Tanya coming to you live from Shop Smart Department Store. Your miracle right here at number 122 Mackey Street, where we say we're here for you for whatever season of your life and for everyday living. And we are in the season of back to school. Yes, all of the smart shoppers are coming into Shop Smart to take advantage of not only our 20% off everything back to school, but they are in here taking advantage of our back to school sweepstake. If you are a smart shopper, all you need to do is come on into Shop Smart and spend a minimum of $25 on back to school items, and you'll be eligible for one of our sweepstake drawings. We do drawings every Saturday in the month of August. We have 4 fabulous prizes. The first prize, second prize, third prize, fourth prize, all valued at $500 each. You can get yourself a $500 BPL voucher. You can win $500 grocery at your food store. You can win $500 gas in your car. Or you can win a $500 shopping spree in Shop Smart. A minimum purchase of only $25 of anything back to school at Shop Smart. Shop Smart, we've also got all of the spray ground backpacks that you need. Come on in, we've got you covered. And with the purchase of a spray ground backpack, you can get yourself 10 free books and 10 free folders. Come on in. Shop Smart is located right here at number 122 Mackey Street, and we're open Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. for your shopping convenience. Or you can visit us on our website at shopsmart242.com.
Welcome back. Thank you, producer. Hi, boy. Anyway, the phone lines are open. 323-7775. This is my tumbler, by the way, from the Roles Resort, Beach Resort in beautiful Cat Island. It holds water so well. And don't be like the spiritual advisor. Don't lose yours when you get yours. Yeah?
I left mine.
That's how you know he mommy them never used to beat him. If I didn't leave my tumbler, my mommy was gonna beat me. That's how come I leave mine.
But Help and Hope is on the way. When I go back to spend the weekend at Cat Island, I will collect mine.
All right, good stuff. Anyway, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you up. 323-777-56980-775. Give us a call. Hi.
Yes, Mr. Miller, how are you today?
Good.
Spiritual advice, you all right?
Yes, ma'am, I'm fine. Thank you.
I'm trying to ask the question that Mr. Miller put on the floor
Yes.
a little earlier concerning how do you know whether you win an area or what?
Right.
But this campaigning is really about the numbers game.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like as if Mrs. Pia is the member of parliament for Golden Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Folk, he should have never left that area. When he lost, he should supposed to continue working in that area if he knew he was going to come back and campaign
Right.
or run.
Right.
So now, Miss Pia didn't have a numbers game. She didn't have that didn't unlock.
Okay.
You can't, he no one now right now, so work him because he never continue working.
Okay.
As long as you ain't continue working, you neglect your constituency. That's
Okay.
just like Wannabe and Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
The FNA candidate, he neglects this area. Now he's coming back to say he wants to run. He comes, and that because the numbers game from Mr. Barnaby have that to unlock.
Okay.
This is a numbers game. And if you don't have that numbers game, you're going to lose.
Okay, so I know this voice. You from South Beach. Why are you voting for your member of parliament? What
I'm
is?
voting for Bacchus.
Yeah, but why?
Bacchus woman.
Yeah, but why? Tell us
Season
why.
woman. It's a season woman.
But you ain't tell me why.
Okay, let me tell you why I'm voting for Bacchus.
Mm-hmm.
For the past 4 years, then for 4 years and a half, you could feel, you could touch everything that Mr. Roll has done for South Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Roll has touched just about all of the homes in South Beach.
I listening to you. Keep going.
Why am I voting for my member of parliament?
Mm-hmm.
Because Mr. Bacchus Roll is a good man. I can feel, touch everything with Mr. Roll they do for South Beach. I can feel it. We have been doing a lot of things. See them, there by Stevie Behu,
Mm-hmm.
that was a water haven. Mr. Roll came there. The first money came there. That was fixed completely.
Yeah.
Okay? All by the canal, that was fixed completely.
Yeah.
The roads was fixed completely. He touched bases with his constituents every day, every week.
Okay.
We goes out to try help the people. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I know what Mr. Roll did. The constituents know what Mr. Roll did. I went on the road with Mr. Roll, and everybody who we went to, the majority of the house, they said Mr. Roll has done a good job for the past 10 to 15 years.
10 to 15 years. He only
Yes,
been there
sir.
for 4.
Beg your pardon, sir?
He only been there for 4, 10 to 15
I'm
years.
saying this is what the people said to us. The people said that Mr. Roll has done more work than
Or than
4
the
years
last 3 or
now.
4 MPs.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
man.
And I accept that. I live South Beach. You've said everything that I think. When it comes to the flooding at CV Bethel, Bacchus Roll fixed that.
Yes.
When it comes to the garbage, and I remember when the roadway to the pool was a disaster,
Clean up.
Bacchus Roll fixed that.
Uh-huh.
The first time I saw Cowpen Road, the whole of it paved in God knows how long,
Okay.
it was Bacchus Roll. I only could call what I see.
Yes, sir.
And I think that those are the functions that I look for from my MP. And when he overlooked the park and you all almost kill him, 3 days later,
It was fixed.
Bacchus Roll come and fix that.
Fix
So,
it, okay.
so he's at the very least a responsive member of parliament. And that, in my view, is sufficient for me to vote for him if I were going to vote.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, so you think Bacchus should stay?
Yes, he's going to win the area. He's going to win South Beach, sir.
All right, well, let's see how it shapes up.
So,
Not
caller.
only before I close,
Uh-huh.
this is a numbers game. If you can't touch your constituent, you have to have the numbers to win. And I know Mr. Ward is going to have the numbers.
So how do you get the numbers to vote for you?
You have to go to the constituents and you have to talk with them, find out the needs and things that they need, and find out what have I done, what I didn't done for the 5 years, and all the good things that I've done. And the majority of people said that they saw and they see and they could feel everything Mr. Road has done for South Beach.
Right, so, caller, you're familiar with Marshall Road?
Yes, sir. That's my rare.
So how come you don't give Bacchus credit for putting sidewalk?
Oh, man, hold on to that.
On
now.
Marshall
You even
Road.
get it, that ain't finished with.
Yeah.
Of course, definitely, we needed those
Yeah,
sidewalks.
after 30, I'm
Schools
impressed
children
with that.
Going home
Yeah,
and
yeah,
coming
yeah.
to school.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that. It's 33
Yeah, very
years.
impressed.
33 years
Yeah.
I've been living back there. That's the first time.
First
I'm saying,
time.
yeah, that's interesting.
Yes, we really did needed that. You know,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
side
yeah.
was fixed now. Hold on. One side was fixed. Now, Mr. Bacchus come and fix the other side for the school kids so they could be able to walk on both sides. You know,
Well-
they have Marshall Road like that's
Like a lost call, yeah, but
they still don't take their time.
yeah, but not when you say one side now. There's only sidewalk in the front of 7 and the school.
Yeah,
There's no place else.
nowhere else.
But the side that it's on is perfect though.
Right. And
Got to
it's
give him credit for
properly
that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
piece.
All right, thank you so much, caller.
Yeah, y'all have a good evening.
You too.
All right,
Take
let's
care.
take another one. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Caller, you there? 323-7775-698-0775. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
I'm Ivan Miller,
Hey, buddy.
spiritual advisor.
Yes, how are you?
Yeah, I was kind of listening, and you got my attention when you started asking the Stalwart Counselor some questions on some of the things that the Member of Parliament might have done and why you would support the member of parliament for a next term.
No.
Huh?
Yeah. No, Bamboo Town now, because you're in Bamboo Town, right?
Yeah. Big Bamboo. Let me firstly say, I thank the government for running all the water lines in Bamboo Town. We don't have to dig no more wells. We don't need no more wells.
Okay.
That is Tennyson wells, Ranwood wells, we don't pump wells, we don't need no more wells. But let me say this, why I would support my member of parliament. Number one,
Who's your member of parliament?
the Honorable Patricia DeVoe, the Speaker of those of Assembly.
Okay.
Number one, she born in Bamboo Town. Number two, she lives in Bamboo Town. Number three, she's still in Bamboo Town. And the way she fix up a place, she ain't enter the Bamboo Town no time soon. So, when my light off, her light off. When I have to drive through a bad road, she have to drive through that. When our water giving us problem, she's a part of that. So my thing is, we don't need no visitors. We ain't want somebody who go to those assemblies, but they representing the good people of being and the good people of Bamboo Town. And they don't live in here to fight our battle with us.
Okay.
Which part
She's
of
a part
Bamboo
of
Town?
us.
Which part of Bamboo Town do you live in, Kola?
I live in Joneside East, Top One Drive, house number 12.
All right, because I have
Water
someone.
Division 4.
I have someone here messaging me that says that they're not sure that the member of parliament knows where Bamboo Town is. And what they're saying to me is that she is good over in the Malcolm Road, Kennedy subdivision side.
Yeah.
But in Bamboo Town proper, they don't know if they feel her.
What do you mean they don't know if they feel
I only
about
can
the
tell you what
Bamboo
I only can
Town
tell you what the people
constituency?
tell me.
No, I hear what you're saying, but let me tell you the lots of Bamboo Town. The Bamboo Town constituency starts from Windsor Place in the east,
Right,
to Soldier Road in the north,
right.
to Bluewell Road in the west, to Zion Boulevard in the
That's
south.
Right.
The Bamboo Town constituency is the only constituency in Nassau, and somebody can call me and hang up. That's the only constituency that has 4 parks. 4. Okay, the Bamboo Town is an area like Pinewood Garden could sit in the Bamboo Town constituency.
Mm-hmm.
Pinewood Garden is like a pocket on a pants to the Bamboo Town constituency.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
an
Colin.
area like I'm a brother. I was in Nassau with this constituency for umpteen years, and if I had to campaign in an area like Pinewood Garden, they would have to call the leader of the PLP to tell me to don't come out of the house no more. That's how small Pinewood is.
Yeah.
I can run Pinewood in a week.
All right, thanks so much,
All
Colin.
right, well, let's see what happens. 323-7775-698775. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Not there. Let's take another one. Hello, caller.
You got 60 seconds.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon and welcome. I watch you all every day,
Thank you.
Thank you.
and I'm going to speak on Centerville.
Okay.
Mr. Campbell is a person, and see, people is both party, but you vote for the person in your constituency to make sure encourage them to fix the landmark better than they met it.
Sure.
And Mr. Campbell is a person who touched lives. He touched lives. We have persons in the community who had deaths. Mr. Campbell went and visited the families. He also paid funds to the funeral home to help with the burial for persons. He also have soup kitchen for the constituents. And the only thing that the street captains have to do is go by the headquarters, pick up the soup, and take it to the less fortunate. Also, his office is opened every day, also on Saturday. And so Mr. Campbell is a hands-on person I see that he has made Centerville great.
Okay.
The parks that were there were no Wi-Fi on the parks. And when you go through Centerville, the children can use Wi-Fi. The adults can use Wi-Fi. And it is so great because Mr. Campbell goes to the primary school, the junior school in his constituent, and he helped feed his children in his area.
Okay.
So if there's anybody who come in after Jomo Shaka Campbell, they better come to do better.
Yeah.
Because we will be voting Mr. Campbell back in.
All right, thank you, caller. We got to go to the break. Don't move. This is Freedom March. We're on 103.5 The Beat FM. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back to Freedom March. Thank you so much for staying with us through the break. I'm Leland Miller. You're listening to us on 103.5 The Beat FM, Channel 224, Channel 112, that's Cable and Flow. Of course on ILTV Studios, but wherever you're listening, thank you so much for listening. Bradley Roll is still here with me, and he's the spiritual advisor for the whole Bahamas, I'm told. We've got calls on the phone. 323-7775. 698-0775. Hello, caller.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Miller and the further advisement.
Good afternoon.
I totally agree with the previous caller, and I also like to add to this distinction of an MP, Mr. Jomo Campbell. What he did not say is Mr. Campbell takes care of his seniors in Consentinel. Whereas we have a group of seniors where we take them out to the beach and every other thing. Right? And Mr. Campbell ensures that our roads are paved if we have potholes. And also, in Sentinel, our seniors receive on their birthday food basket and cards
Okay.
from Mr. Campbell. So I can say he has done an exceptional job in Sentinel, and I salute him for the state-of-the-art community center, which is being erected. That's awesome, because it's offering everything the Sentinel community needs in terms of education, socializing, and everything. Mr. Campbell, for the new MP, he has done what a senior MP could do.
Wow.
And I salute him.
So if you were voting in the morning, you would be voting for Jomo?
Jomo, no way, no nothing else but Jomo Shaka Campbell.
Okay, Jomo
He
Shaka.
is an exceptional MP.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
There you have it.
Thank you.
And you know this, even they ask these people with Jomo, I tell them I ask them with Jomo tomorrow. They just gonna call me to tell me the Jomo now. Isn't that
Sorry?
amazing? I say even they ask y'all about Jomo today, y'all just gonna call me to tell me about Jomo now. That must mean he that good.
He's that excellent. And you know the old people always say, give them their flowers while they are alive.
So caller, let
We
me
have
ask you a
to let
question.
them know how much we appreciate the work he is doing in Sentinel.
So do you believe, like I believe,
Go ahead.
that Jomo is like Omo?
I tell you that. I
And it is
totally agree with you. I wonder if he is criminal because he shot everywhere doing everything.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you have
Thank you
it.
so much, caller.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You hear that,
Sorry?
spiritual advisor? I say thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Campbell, you're getting some good views, my brother.
Jomo is like Omo for all your tough jobs.
Keep on keeping on.
You get yourself some Jomo.
They get Wi-Fi in the parks.
Why? The woman said they got Wi-Fi.
Which is even an upgrade.
That's
Wow.
that's better than
It's
Wi-Fi.
it's better than Wi-Fi. If you got a Wi-Fi. It's amazing.
Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom Match. She said they have Wi-Fi on the park, spiritual advisor.
Interesting.
That's big time on no
Yes,
time, my
sir.
brother. Hello, caller.
Good afternoon, Mr. Miller. I'm spiritual advisor.
Good afternoon.
The gentleman who called a while ago, let him know that Seven Hills is a part of Bamboo Town.
Okay.
Okay.
That seems to be a general tenor. I somebody else is messaging me, caller, and they're telling me they live Bamboo Town proper, and they can't say that they feel the same way as the caller who has admitted that he doesn't live in the Bamboo Town part of Bamboo Town, and that matters to me, right? And I'll tell you why, right? Because whenever I do see my member of parliament on his walkabout, here's what I tell him: no matter how they draw this line. See, and this is what you have to be cognizant of as an MP, because the lines could move. But my brother, I don't care where they move the line. Polling division number 3, polling division number 5, and polling division number 1 will be in South Beach. Spend your effort there. Now, when you get like around polling division number 9 and 11, they might move. You following me? You get up by polling division number where Hollywood subdivision them is. That might move. What you guarantee, as sure as twice one is two, South Beach Drive will be in South Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, Sea Link Drive will be in South Beach. Jasmine Gardens will be in South Beach. Don't burn out your effort on them outskirts, because them line could move. And I want to offer Patricia DeVoe the same thing. Make sure you take care of the core, because remember, Bamboo Town didn't go across each street till they go kill Brian. Remember that?
Okay, yeah, okay.
That might move. Make sure you take care of the core. Anyway, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you there?
Hello?
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 Hi.
See you, Ivan Sands.
Levan Sands.
This here about the cooling waters.
Oh, hey, Cooling Waters.
Yeah. Tell spiritual advisor I say hello.
Did you ever get in contact
And
with? Did you
guess
ever?
what?
Miss Joseph A.
Did you get in contact with?
Ivan Sands.
Did you get in contact with?
No. A 2-year-old. Oh, yeah, Joseph. Yeah. A 2-year-old be sitting next to Bree Davis.
So two of us will be sitting when?
And your favorite song is "There's a City
Of light,
They don't come.
where they come at no night. There's a city of beauty untold. All
my treasure
up there
there.
in the city, so
and-
fair. When I get to, but you gotta finish it. You gotta hold on. You gotta finish it.
1, 2, 3. Like I said, we're talking.
Oh yeah.
A tree, yeah.
Hey.
Like a more reading.
Oh yes.
In the storm of life,
Origin.
I really see and the pure heart.
Oh Lord, I wonder what have I done. My Lord, to make this race so hard to run. You know I said to my soul, don't you worry.
The Lord will make a way.
Lord will make a way.
Somehow.
Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah.
You want some?
Hey,
You want some?
yeah, hey.
Before I go,
This Levan Sands?
I sing 2 songs that he said. In church, in church, Pastor Miller.
Hey.
Pastor Miller who died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The Pastor Miller, Faith to Christ.
Oh, William
Right,
Miller.
you know.
William Miller. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You just spiritual advisor.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Before I go,
Mm-hmm.
hey, no. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you for giving us a call.
Yeah, thank
you.
Hey.
Son,
Oh boy.
you
Your call breaking up. You gotta call me back.
on the tabernacle.
Oh, we getting another rendition. All right. Thank you very much. Let's take another call. Something's happening with your phone. I can't figure that out. 32377. You know the song.
Talent show.
Children, the Lord will make a way somehow. My Lord.
All right, Joseph. Thank you so much for your entertainment.
He will take away your sorrow.
Producer, you have any calls?
What you
waiting?
gotta do? Let
Hey.
him. Hey.
Well,
Yes, I holding on.
It's Berenice. Hey, Berenice. Let's go. Don't hold on no more.
Well, you can hear me now. Okay. God's blessings to one and all under the sound of my voice, you and the spiritual advisor.
good afternoon.
Listen, you said that only orange juice, sugary orange juice is over in Bain and Branchtown.
They do not have... Jomo, I want you to go and check. There is no real juice in the 4 big shop in Baintown.
Now, okay, that gives me reason to commend Mr. Wayne Watson. He's a man of God. He has good, empathetic energy. And I respect him, and I will be voting for him. Now, I, Berenice Johnson, the original, have been defending our prime ministers, and you brought up an excellent point about over-the-hill people. That's what is the pilot project with the 3 main first world nations that I speak to. I was your first military woman, law enforcement now, paranormal investigation unit, high-profile esoteric duty personnel. Now you comprehend all of that?
Yes, esoteric personnel. Come on, keep going.
Yes. Well, the attack now on the Prime Minister office
Yeah.
is calculated, and they believe that will overthrow Mr. Davis. God ushered him in for a time such as now. And those classicists who you spoke to, because you ought to do unto others as you would have done unto you.
Yeah.
The FNM is out of this. They don't have empathy.
Wow.
I still waiting for a ride from when I was going to vote for, I think, the young Thomas Robinson.
Wow. And then
And they are the ones who believe that men are inferior to women.
Wow.
Okay? And that will not be tolerated
Wow.
because they are being financed by the LGBTQFF.
Oh, Lord. And listen,
And
and
that's
you
who I
say you're
investigated. And
paranormal.
all I have to do
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
go to the U.S.
Oh, boy.
Embassy
Mm-hmm.
and call President Donald John Trump
Yeah.
to authorize the money for the Office of the Prime Minister and also the Ministry of Health.
All right.
Because eugenic experimentations were going on in there from 1983.
No
Before
problem.
you born, little soldier. Now you want to ask?
When you tell them all the secret though, I only want them to know half.
No, that's only the synopsis, because you know, you are one fellow who speaks for the FNM,
Yeah.
says the new norm is stealing other people's money,
Yeah.
other people's intellectual property, and other
Yeah.
people's identities.
All
Only
right.
thing they already know, he said that COI, he owns COI
Yeah.
and UDP. So they don't know the dates, time, and places, because I will take them back to 1912. And when the office of the Prime Minister, with Mr. Davis and Mr. Wayne Watson, because that's my representative,
Yeah.
we will bring that to a close probably before this weekend.
All right, Bernie.
Of course.
Listen,
care.
when you go back to the paranormal and esoteric meeting, you make sure that you bring me some transcripts from there, because I need to know what else they got going on with the paranormal.
Listen here.
Them, all right?
Yeah, listen here. I have investigated from Mama Lou in Kwaku Street on Market Street straight down to Mama Do. So you know, I know. All you have to do is ask your uncle-in-law,
Yeah.
Uncle Lou, with Edmund Lewis, you know.
Yeah.
I don't do nonsense. I come with solutions.
All right. All
Our
right.
people supposed to eat exactly, and King Charles would have it that way.
Yeah.
The British monarchy is separate apart from the colonialistic.
Wow. All right, Bernice. Thank you very much for that little insight. We appreciate you very much. Let's take another call. So you have to be paranormal and esoteric spiritual advisor. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
How you doing to both of you?
Hi, good.
Yes.
If you want to attend that meeting, just try 100% juice from mushrooms. But
Yeah.
but let me just talk to you about this thing. My wife wrote in the newspaper last month, right? And let me quote her. Over the years, the public has been led to believe that members of parliament are community handymen, fixing roads, approving scholarships, cleaning park, arranging home repairs, securing jobs, or installing speed bumps and street lights, and other responsibilities that fall under the remit and mandates of various ministries that receive hundreds of millions of dollars in taxpayer funds annually to execute these tasks.
Right, okay.
And so the problem, this is the problem, is that we have people who believe that MPs is supposed to do these things, and that brings this false sense of what responsibility the MP is.
Right.
MPs are responsible for legislation, policies, programs, process, procedures, etc.
Right.
And so, and you should judge your MP by the quality of life that has been improved by their representation in Parliament.
Okay.
And this is why you collectively have the responsibility that we vote for leaders and we judge people on leadership. But Miller, let me just say this. You want to find out how influenced those guys are in their constituencies? Let them call a meeting for them to discuss the constituencies with no MP or anybody there.
Yeah.
And see how many people show up with them.
Yeah.
And
That's deep.
that will actually do it.
That
Yeah, that's
makes
interesting.
sense.
That's interesting.
Right. And so I'm just simply saying that we are maturing, but we aren't there yet as to what governance is. Because once we do, you will help us begin to have conversation concerning our healthcare, education, housing, job market, the current economy, the food crisis, the housing insecurity, immigration crisis, national debt, and education. Let them talk about how they address those. And this is an ending. When you talk about Wi-Fi in the park, technology exists that you can give those students and other people in those constituencies access to the internet without them having to sit in the park with the mosquitoes and this and that.
A little birdie told me, I heard this in the wind, right? My granddaddy used to say the wind teller. I've gained that same superpower. So the wind has told me that all they need is approval and they could give the whole of Bimini internet wherever you are on Bimini free of charge. I hear that in the wind.
You could.
Yeah.
But you could do that.
And the only thing they're waiting on is approvals from politicians. But outside of that, it's already tested and they could green light it tomorrow.
Yes, but what happens then, that opens the market also for others to come into the market, which could erode the profits. I know they want to give it to BTC exclusively right now, but we don't have talk about technology of the future. We talk about consumption of yesterday. But just going back to that same thing when you talk about Bimini, if you actually do the same thing, do you know that you can give a device to a child and it belong exclusively to that child, and it'll be connected to the internet because it'll be IP address or some other ID like a MAC address or whatever. Right. And there could also be sandbox for them to use exclusively for school or homework or whatever. Yeah. And this is what countries are doing, as opposed to telling people, if you want to work 8, 9, 10, 11 at night, just get some mosquito repellent and find the nearest park next to you and stand in it. We need governance that understand the 21st century, because of January 1st of next year, we begin the second 25 years into the 21st century, and we're still struggling with 20th century concepts.
Yeah, that's deep.
Right.
That's deep. Thanks so much.
All right. 323-777-75-6980. I was so taken aback, spiritual, that these people don't think Beantown people deserve juice, man. That bothered me. I'm bothered by that. Yeah?
100% pure orange juice.
From concentrate. That's what you got in the food store. And then you got the next thing tell me is 10% juice.
So there's no Tropicana?
No.
You sure?
Sure as twice one is two.
Did you go to the big one on Meadow Street?
I've been to the big one.
Wow.
I've been to two of the big ones. And then I go on to one medium one.
What was the big one by the roundabout?
I even been to the people with the slanted eye, and they ain't had none.
Sorry.
Let's take a phone call. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Right, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. Miller. Good afternoon, Bahamas.
Hi.
Well, you know what, you all knock me off course now, but that's what I talk about for the politicians. This is what I want, and I know their job. I want a fire hydrant and cameras in my area.
Yeah.
But I know their job is to make policy and provide jobs for you to take care of yourself. But I ain't getting it twisted. Let me say it again. Make policy and get you a job to provide to take care of yourself. When me personally now, I need my road fixed. I don't change it. Don't change it for me. I need my road them fixed in my area. I need a camera up in my area. And I need my fire hydrant. I need you to identify it, and you can get my vote. That's all I'm to say.
Which area is it?
Mr. Miller.
Which area is it? Which area is this?
I live in Nassau Village.
Okay.
I ain't see no fire. I ain't see no fire hydrant by that big, beautiful building.
Jamal, the people in Nassau Village say you build this whole building here, and you know what, caller? He really could put one fire hydrant there. You know why?
It might be there, but I ain't see it.
No, I'm saying why he should put one there. You want to know why?
Go ahead.
The wind tell me they supposed to be putting swimming pool there. And swimming pool cost plenty money to fill up. And if
swimming pool inside?
They supposed to be putting swimming pool in the same yard. The wind tell that to me.
I see the parking lot. Yeah, that ain't bad.
So if you're building swimming pool, right, you're going to need water. And that's correct?
Yeah, but
so the best thing to do is don't worry about no water. Just get a fire hydrant, point it towards your building, and when time to fill up your pool, you just call water to it and tell them, open up the fire hydrant so you can get water for your pool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But Miller, you got to get on them for me, man. We got plenty of cameras, but them cameras ain't working.
How you know the camera ain't working now?
Man, I thought that couldn't happen.
That ain't true. I can't let you say that. Listen. I want to send a shout out. I want to send a shout out.
Hit me, you know.
I want to send a shout out. I want to send a shout out to Senior Assistant Commissioner of Police James, who took me to the camera room one time, and I can guarantee you that you spend at least 80% of your life in Nassau being monitored by a camera. Make no mistakes about that. Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
Let's take another phone call. Hello, caller. You spend 80% of your life.
That's what this? Oh, sorry about that.
Being monitored by a camera.
Well, that's deep. Let's do this quickly. We slip our minds,
Sure.
eh? Let's do this. Birthday's August the 7th. Curly Ramen. Your family wants to wish you a happy birthday, Curly Ramen. They love you. May God continue to bless you. All the best on your beautiful birthday. Happy birthday to Curly Ramen. Happy birthday to Dior from Grammy, Jodine. Father David, cousins, Val and Lentia, polling division number 8, and the Centerville crew polling number 8. So happy birthday to Dior. Frederica Winters, happy birthday to our loving sister, Frederica Winters, from Sandy Point, Abaco, coming from her husband, Sam Ship Winters, and mother Annie Roberts, and the children Kira and Tisha, and Edna Knowles, Bernice Wells, Cynthia Roberts, Sister Edlene, Heel, Carmen Roberts, Doris Roberts, brother Herbert Roberts, Jr. Roberts, Preston Roberts, Dr. Christopher Roberts, Police Corporal Julian Roberts, Uncle Sam Roberts, George Bells, also Aunt Ivor Davis. May God continue to dwell around you with good health and long life. Teresita Ferguson, happy 72nd birthday to Teresita Ferguson, from her daughter Tara, her granddaughters Tisha and Tegan. A special shout out to Shami Grace. We'd like to wish our mother, Miss Shami Grace, a happy 41st year retirement as public service at Harbor Island All Age School. From your sons, grandchildren, and the rest of the family, they want you to enjoy your retirement. That's Shami Grace. Okay. Please wish my aunt Linda Russell of Pembroke Pines, Florida, a very happy 70th birthday, 70th birthday. This is coming from her favorite grandniece, Olivia. All right, so special happy birthday to Linda Russell.
All right, there you have it.
And that's it.
Do you have Beaches in the Park contracts?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I used to.
What happened? You want to ask me?
The PLP cut me off, man.
Did you apply?
Of course I did.
Did you apply again?
They tell me I can't get it because I'm F&M.
If at first you don't succeed, suck it again, because see, it's supposed to be...
No, I find that to be very interesting. They would actually do something like that.
They said that to you?
Told me that, listen, under the F&M, you had contracts for the entire period that the Free National Movement was in power.
So you had 5 years of unending contracts?
Right.
Right.
So now they're saying...
They want to give you a 5-year or at least a 4-year.
They're saying that, so because of that, we want others...
They want to share it around.
Yeah. So they said, we can't give it to you.
Okay.
And so
that seems reasonable.
So, okay, well...
Yeah, that does seem unreasonable. I just wanted to know if you got paid, because I'm understanding that Beaches and Parks contractors are not being paid again. And I can't understand why it's just so difficult.
It's never been like that under the F&M, I can tell you. The money came always on time.
Wow.
Always on time.
All right, well, let's see how that works out. Please, you all pay the people, you know, because contractors have soft answer. They have to give money too.
And Beaches and Parks, you all need to stop this political game. Stop telling people they can't get contracts because they're F&M.
They didn't say because you was F&M.
You need to stop that.
They said...
In this country, we need to move away from that nonsense.
But they said you had 5 years of plenty.
All right.
And now this is 5 years of not plenty.
Well, it's a good thing I did shelter between the raindrops, eh?
Yeah.
This is the country we live in.
Praise the Lord.
When you're victimized because of what they call your political persuasion.
They victimize you?
It's a disgrace.
Don't worry about that. You make
sin and a shame.
You make sure you victimize them back when you get a chance, yeah? Anyway, don't move. You had a jingle. That means we're going to the break. I'm Levan Miller. This is Freedom March. We're 103.5 The Beat FM. We'll be right back after this break. Hello, welcome back to Freedom March. Thank you for staying with us through the break. I'm Levan Miller. You're listening to us on 103.5 The Beat FM, channel 224, channel 112, and yes, of course, ILTV Studios. If you're already listening to me, though I'm not saying that for you, I'm saying that so that you could get on the phone, call your friends, and tell your friends to cut off that other stuff, because really and truly, there's nothing else on radio to listen to. Jump over here, listen to us on 103.5 as you drive home. You, the baby them, the children them, and of course, so our fans and the woman them, eh? I met a woman today who said that she accepts my leadership, but she wants me to be more inclusive of the older woman them. And so to all the older woman them, I want to say expressly to you all, I love you all so much. I love the way that you all just wrap me up in affection every time I see you all. Spiritual advisor, particularly when we were in Kid Island, I mean, they fropped me when they saw me.
The older women.
The older woman them. And it was so fantastic. Indeed. And so I recommit myself to you here today that I am leader of all the women them.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to the phone lines, 323-7775. The question is, if your member of parliament deserves to be re-elected, why would you be voting for them? I tried to do the Southern Corridor, but we ended up talking about Joe.
Yeah, so far, we haven't gotten much response, to say the least.
Well, the people call the dog with Jimmo.
We got South Beach.
We got South Beach.
We got Bamboo Town.
We get Bamboo Town.
Now, where's everybody else?
I don't know. Maybe
they're sending a subtle message.
Maybe they ain't got no phone. Maybe they ain't got no phone. Let's take another phone call. 323-7775. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Thank you very much for taking my call. I want to say a direct statement to Louis George and Paul Willie tried to take Craig Johnson's son, and this goes directly to the Minister of Agriculture, trying to take Craig's stall. Louis George and Paul Willie, Creole Bethune, and it's wrong.
Whose stall they try to take?
You know, man. My name is Hiram Nelson, and you know me.
Hi, Hiram.
Yeah, you know, hire me. You want to try to take it to him and stall, $2, and get Barabbas, 400. You know me very well.
Okay.
You are a crook.
Okay.
You are a noble.
Okay. You sure told me.
That's Hiram Kelly?
Allegedly.
That don't sound like him. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live.
Hi, how y'all doing?
Doing well.
Good. Spiritual advisor.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, good. And hi, Levan.
Hi.
Hello.
You know, spiritual advisor, you carry information wrong, you know. You don't say.
What you mean?
You say the PLP fire you because you're an F&M, but that's not what they saying.
Yeah.
That's misrepresenting what people say.
Now
you call yourself a saved man.
Now, hold on. Now,
you got to stop that.
Hold on. Give me a second, ma'am. So you're going to tell me that you've been in the meeting I was in?
Yes, thank God you had it.
No. Hold on. Hold on a second. You're going to tell me that you was in the meeting that I was in.
You don't say. Say you don't say.
It's amazing.
He ain't safe. Spiritual advisors say, they tell him, say, boy, when the F&M was in, all you could get was contract. You had contract, you ain't miss. This time, boy, we have to miss you. And he says that's victimization.
Where was this woman when the man from ZNS, who was in the office of the Prime Minister,
who man from ZNS?
Canceled all the contracts in beaches and parks when the PLP came to power?
Who man from ZNS?
What's the man that, what's the name of the man producer, Rodney say, had this big appetite? Clint Watson.
Clint Watson.
Right? When Clint Watson canceled all.
Yeah.
All.
Where did Clint get that power from as press secretary?
I don't know, but they did it. They canceled all the contracts in beaches and parks. And it took 8 months for me to get the 3 months balance that was owing to me.
So they ain't owe you no money?
They don't owe me any money. Yeah, they paid me. They paid me a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying where this woman was.
All is well that ends well, spiritual advisor.
It is what it is. We have any callers on the line?
Now here's how you will test if it's victimization, right? if when the PLP wins this next time, right? If they don't give you no contract, then I come into protest with you. Because there will be no way to explain if you had 5 years of plenty and 5 years a little bit, it got to be your time again.
No, well, you'll see that as long as the PLP is in power, then only those who are loyal to the PLP will get contracts.
So you should come be a FNA. My jingle ready, you should come be a FNA. You want to be a FNA?
It is what it is.
Would you like to play my jingle for the spiritual advisor? Come be a FNA. I want you to come be a FNA. I want Menace to come be a FNA. I want Brownville McCartney to come be a light-skinned FNA. Who else?
Well, I definitely won't get a contract if I become an FNA.
What you mean?
The FNA
we ain't have no bunch of members.
I'll
so
take
all
my
we
chances. I'll take my chances.
Play my jingle. I'm not listening to him. Play my jingle. Because listen to me.
I'll
the
take my chances
FNA
with
is
the
the
PLP.
only way, my brother. The FNA is the only way.
I might be able to get a contract quicker under the PLP than under the FNA.
Man, listen to me.
And that's a fact.
When you see Menace run inside Kalani as an FNA and win, right? All we got is contract, my brother. Play my jingle for the spirit. Let me see if I can massage him over to this side. Leave the FNM alone.
Cause we don't play. Come go this way and vote for the FNA. We are the FNA because we don't play. Come go this way and vote for the FNA. Tell them take the FNM, we ain't one of them. And the PLP is a gangster party. The COI is a party made up by just one guy. So if you wanna go all the way, come go with the FNA. We are the FNA because we don't play. Come go this way.
You can't listen.
And
If
vote
you
for
be
the FNA.
you
When
do
they
very
shout
well.
PLP, just say no.
You look like a FNA. Why wouldn't you be one?
It's amazing.
Wow. Let's take another phone call. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Hello. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Miller.
Hey.
Spiritual advisor.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is a good show, Spiritual advisor. Cowboy.
Okay, Cowboy.
Spiritual advisor. Everything you say is the truth about what they do when they get in power. But both parties doesn't do spiritual advisor.
But you know, I found this to be true though when the Free National Movement was in power and Beaches and Parks was headed by Shandor Cartwright. Both individuals from both parties were able to get contracts, and I've proven that. That is a fact. As a matter of fact, it was almost balanced, just as much PLPs
Maybe he
and
was doing it wrong.
FNMs
Maybe he was doing it
had
wrong.
contracts. You know what I mean?
thought about that. He might have been doing it wrong.
Yeah, but I know.
It ain't wrong for
Spiritual advisor being in that
you
too.
know
I
that.
know both parties does because when I under the FNM with Ingham, then they get very wise with Ingham. They find me immediately.
Wow.
Wow.
Right away, right on the spot.
Did you also have 5 years of contracts?
5 years, and when the PLP got in power, I was fired.
Yeah, but if you had it for 5, you don't think you should go forward with it?
Huh?
If you had it for 5, you don't think you should go forward
No,
with
I
it?
said, don't put me on the road. Give me a little something else to do.
But the PLP is a party known to victimize you. Make no mistake about that.
Wow.
That is a fact.
Wow.
As a matter of
Good
fact,
advisor, good show. Hey,
yeah,
Mr.
go ahead.
Miller.
Hey, buddy.
You powerful, man. Keep up the good work, eh?
God save the kings.
Yeah. And I'm out.
All right.
All right, take care. 3, 2.
I want Jomo to get Basfa moving in the inner city. Jomo, call Basfa, and you tell Basfa, call Michael Davil, and they must tell Michael Davil to call Wade Watson, and tell Wade Watson, ain't no real juice in none of these stores. And I feel very offended by it because my ma and her ma from being town, and I don't know what y'all mean if ain't no real juice inside these foods. So y'all trying to say my grandma don't deserve no juice? I'm offended. And I don't intend to stop. I tell you from now and as long as God give me breath. You see this voice of mine that keep trying to leave? I can use the last of it to cuss y'all out and tell, I go in them store. Make these people put the juice in them. What is 10%? If the juice is only 10% juice, what the other 90% it is?
What is deep?
Man.
And how do you get the 10% into your system?
Yeah, and which part of the juice is the 10%? The top part or the bottom piece? Come on, let's go to the phone lines. Yeah, 323-7775. Hello, caller. Hi,
Good
caller.
afternoon.
Hi.
Yeah, Mr. Miller, you staying right in letting spiritual advisor get beat up. You need to lend spiritual advice to your magic band.
I gotta get him one.
I see. Yeah, about the MP performance, well, my MP is Minister Zane Lightburn.
Okay.
And I think he's doing a pretty good job. I don't really get all up into the politics and all that, but at least we have a dumpster. We have dumpsters ongoing to dump the garbage. I can say that he walks the area and he finds out if everything is okay.
Yeah.
Another thing is they have farmers market like almost every week.
Yeah.
But only one thing, the price is too expensive. But other than that, I think he's doing a pretty good job.
You all have orange juice in your food store there?
In Super Value?
In whichever one.
Yeah.
Good. It's 100% orange juice, not from concentrate?
Well, I don't drink it, so the fruit is better, so it's better to buy the oranges than the juice.
But see, now I can have a dilemma. I can have a dilemma, because if I buy orange, right, now I got to go get soft hands to squeeze orange. You following me? Because I don't want to peel no orange.
Yeah, but get lemon and make lemonade.
But then soft hands going to have to squeeze the lemon. I just want to take the cover off and drink the juice. Why are you trying to give soft hands all this work to do?
Yeah. My question to you, though, my concern is why when you have people retired from government, why are they taking so long to pay you? Some people take up to 2 years to get their gratuity, to get their money.
I've said this before, I want to say it again. You listening to me?
I gotta listen.
At some point, someone around here has got to realize and find it to be true that the module we use to handle finances in the public service is broken. And until we get to that, we can continue to have these blunders. There is no way this module is effective. Do you realize right now, beaches and parks contractors are claiming to have not been paid? Well, it's because more than likely beaches and parks ain't received their money from central funding. The WIN also told me that some other parts of government are waiting on their money from government. So how do they expect government agencies to function if we ain't got no l'argent? You need l'argent. That's Barry brother. You need that.
Yeah, but they really taking long to get paid. Well, anyway, since the WIN tell you something, the WIN told me something too.
Well, tell me what the WIN tell you.
told me that on Monday they painted the Elizabeth Estates Clinic with oil paint, and the people could not work.
The
staff could not work, so they actually had to be out in the yard and cancel some of the patients. And you know, when people in management, they need to make sensible decisions.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't paint the clinic with oil paint and expect the staff and the patients to sit up in there and breathe that in.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
You see?
It's still tough, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll make more sense.
But government procurement is like trying to thread a needle without an eye. It is the most arduous, painful, gruesomely, just completely. I would rather have a digital sphincter examination than to try and get money out of government. You following me?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I would sign up for monthly digital sphincter examinations rather than get money out of government. You listening to me?
Yes, sir.
As a matter of fact, I would let you pour hot water from a kettle down my back once a month before I try to get money out of a government ministry ever again in life. All right?
Yeah.
So, and it shouldn't be that way. The problem is the system is broken. And until we get these bunch of glorified accountants that continue to tell us how decorated they are, but they do not function well. Because you could have very neat books, you know. And that's the problem. Government accountants are trained to make sure all the zeros and ones look neat. But that's not where real life exists. So we need overdraft policies. We need new procurement policies.
Bye. Anyway, y'all have a good afternoon.
Thank you very much,
too.
caller.
Take care.
See how the caller almost raised my pressure talking about government accountants? That has raised my pressure.
That's deep.
Ah, boy. Anyway, hello, caller. Hey. Caller, listen to me. Don't turn your radio down. Hey.
Listen, I would like to say something concerning what spiritual advisor was talking earlier about those that when party wins, don't give other people contracts. Okay? Now, you know Shannon Dorcas was a PLP before he gone in and run on the F&M ticket. We didn't know Shannon Dorcas right closely. Shannon Dorcas, I told her, say, when they win, we was going to get a contract.
Right.
Let me tell you what Shannon Dorcas, right? When we went up there, he told us to come up there. It's me and my other friend, he told us to come up there. One particular person was controlling up there, Miss Morley. I ain't going to call her first name, but everybody know who I mean it. Miss Morley was controlling up there, and she said no PLPs is going to get no contract.
Wow.
No contract in here.
Wow.
We know Shannon Dorcas, like, you know, personally. Shannon Dorcas, they tell me and my friend, my girlfriend, Lord, come up there, I will get you something. They came up there. Once Miss Morley came out the office and said, no PLP gets no contract in here.
Well, that wasn't right. She shouldn't have said that. That wasn't right.
Spiritual advisor.
It wasn't right. She shouldn't have done that.
Mr. Spiritual advisor.
It wasn't
I don't know
right.
what they did to you, but everywhere we go, you couldn't get nothing from the F&M. So
Wow.
what goes around, comes around. Okay?
And that's what you called to tell me. So you,
Yes, I come to call you.
right.
Listen, I have no beef with you.
So you're telling me that's good for me?
I'm saying to you, what they did to a lot of the PLPs.
Right, so you tell me,
you think you're supposed to eat? Hold on now. It was not right. So you want to eat? Yes, Morley, Miss Morley, stand up.
all right, okay, caller.
All right, caller. Thank you.
I hear you.
323-777-56980-775. I agree with that. You know,
whatever.
Nelson Mandela said, if we do to them what they have done to us when we are where they are, then we ourselves are no better than they.
are. Yes, I mean, so she basically was saying that's good for me. What goes wrong?
Na boo boo.
Jesus Lord, what is this?
Yeah,
Anyhow, welcome
I
to
love
the
it.
march.
I love it. I love it. You know. Hey.
And afternoon to you, both to you.
Yeah, what's going on,
JNN?
JNN?
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
This is JNN, Grammy Boy.
Hey, Grammy Boy.
The Grammy News Network.
Okay.
My Grammy also said when you split the ring spiritually, come back and you play.
Okay.
And you know, I believe in Grammy, right?
Yeah.
But I only call for one thing. All of that we can tolerate. The back and forth and who can get it and who happy this and that. But Levan, please stop talking about Dr. Doolittle. Because in 4.5 years or 4 years, he hasn't done diddly.
Who's he?
But that's why I tie him to Jomo, because you know Jomo's so good. Jomo fixed ROI. Jomo got the bathroom open. Jomo stopped the sewer from leaking. Jomo got the chicken them laying egg. I hear they say the chicken them only one lay egg for Jomo.
Yeah, what happened to the golden yo?
The chicken them only one lay egg for Jomo. I hear you can't stop chicken from laying egg once Jomo show up, right?
Oh, Jomo is an excellent person, and it seems to me that only two of them might survive that car on the other side.
Jomo does cut
Jomo
cake.
and Glennis.
Jomo does cut cake for the baby. Serve soup to the old people,
Yeah, man,
sing in the
boy,
people's
man.
school. And so all I say
boy.
is, Jomo have under his remit Basfa, right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying to you, GNN, hear me out, man. My ma from Baintown, in case you don't know, my mommy was raised through Rupert Dane Lane.
Yeah,
right? So
okay.
I have to take this opportunity to shout out my auntie.
That's what
Hi, Auntie
Faria.
Nettie. My auntie them still live through Rupert Dane Lane.
Faria.
All right?
Faria people.
So well, I don't want everybody know where I live because my auntie them don't mess around now. Right? My auntie them is the same woman they sing Baintown woman them about. They don't play round there.
Yeah, yeah.
What I'm trying to say to you though is my ma from Baintown, and not just my mama from Baintown. So when you do things as unbelievable as decide that Baintown people don't deserve fruit juice, and don't tell me it's a fruit juice shortage, because I've been to the food store around by me yesterday and the orange juice them falling off the shelf. So you could have taken them said which y'all couldn't find nowhere to put on shelf and kept them in Baintown. Why do the people in Baintown not have access just to real fruit juice? I mean, come on.
What you feed all?
Watermelon.
You feed all food.
Watermelon. You feed all
And
watermelon.
that's what Dr. Doolittle them think about the people.
And so I want Wade Watson to fix that. Wade Watson, you pick them up. I don't care if it's on a horse in Surrey. And you care them and you tell them, put real juice in these food stores, and don't tell me nothing but the price and the blah, blah, blah. A matter of fact, put orange juice on the bread basket item list then. Let's do that.
Anyway, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, GNM.
Stop keeping production do that. Thanks.
Yeah. But I also attach them to Jomo because Jomo is like Umo. He's for all your tough jobs, spiritual advisor.
You gotta get it done, eh?
Indeed. Let's take another one. Hello, caller. Welcome to Freedom March.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, good evening.
Hey, Papa. Hey, Papa.
Listen, the juice, right?
Yeah.
Just asked my daughter to look at it. She's saying they concentrated. She don't see no 10% or nothing on it.
Juice from concentrated in juice. Let me tell you how you know when you buy in real juice.
This ain't good for us.
No, if you're drinking juice from what is concentrate?
You think about the cans that or the silver beef mixed around.
I don't care what don't listen to me. Don't look at the advertisement.
Just a substitute
I'm
that they
trying
get
to
it
help you.
right.
I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
Don't mind the marketing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you see 100% juice, turn the can or the bottle around. And if you look there, you will find that it will say something silly like 40% juice or 30% juice or 10% juice.
They have 2% on the juice front and back?
No, look at the back. Well, not you look, but
you just say that point.
right. When you turn the can around, the percentage of actual fruit juice in the can will be written on the back of it.
And they have something in the front too, you say?
Don't mind the set in the front. The set in the front is marketing. I ain't interested in that.
Okay. No, you're teaching us, we trying to learn. We ain't smart like you.
Right. So when you turn the juice around, it tells you how much juice in this bottle is actually fruit juice.
They have to get a Levan.
All I'm saying is you all got all kind of juice in this fridge. You all couldn't buy one.
We gotta go back to lemonade, less sugar, mix it with honey,
Or just
you
sell
got what I call for no time going.
No problem. Go ahead, Papa. What are you doing? Or just sell the people real juice, Papa.
Yeah, they need to get their act together.
These the same people. These the same people who you all say diabetes killing and hypertension killing and all kind of things killing them, right?
And 3 and 2 gallons of that orange juice.
That's my point. And that ain't orange juice.
Spiritual advisor.
Hey, what's
Hear
up?
what they say, Graham. He's saying all of this one say and the next one say, right? I don't get into nothing. Spiritual advice. This saying is what I always take serious. 2 wrongs don't make a right. I don't know what they saying. Us the human people, be some screw up people, boy.
Yeah, it's
the politicians like talking and foolishness against one another. They help one another. Them politicians, FNMs and PLP, they families. This is a small town.
Of course they
do. For one another.
Of course they
do. You believe because he's a FNM and he had jobs and he ain't supposed to get no jobs this time.
Yeah,
he's some messed up people, man. And the politicians like this. All right, they friends, family, and lovers.
Wow.
All right, how we can be taking this thing? This all our money. Listen to me. I can't remember no one saying that when the FNM was in power, because use a PLP or because someone is a PLP, they ain't getting no job. Now, I ain't saying it don't happen or it ain't happened before, but my goodness, how you could be thinking it's okay. You're calling these talk shows and telling me, yeah, he's a man of God, and I can't say if he's saved or not. I respect him as a Christian person. But what that got to do with anything? Spiritual advice said 2 wrongs don't make the right.
I agree.
You're humble, and I respect you for it. Many of us wouldn't have carried on like that, all right? And the same thing, listen to me, the same thing they say to you, they'll say to me. You understand? 2 wrongs don't make it right. But you're supposed to eat this all our money. They taking care. Listen to me, only us to be talking this red and yellow thing, but FNM and PLPs and all. And people that be looking out for one another. You hear me? Them FNMs and PLPs, they be looking out for one another. We gotta stop this foolishness. Us human people, we some spiteful, vindictive people, and petty too.
Papa.
Yes.
Do you know what a senior government official said to me about the same matter? A senior government official said to me, your biggest problem is that you're a small business owner and you show colors. You will never.
Tell me, it's okay to do that.
What?
You should be allowed to.
And the person. And the person told me, you'll never survive in this country.
That's a bunch of foolishness, man. Don't believe that.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta be able to speak your mind and everything. You're be cool this all hour. You see this PLP? It's a different kind of PLP than the other PLPs. I don't care what nobody say about the PLP. Everyone is could eat underneath the PLP even now, but this is a spiteful, petty PLP.
Well,
this is a petty one. I don't know where they come from. Bradley, listen to me. They getting away because Bradley Roberts in there. People like a lot of people who ain't done die out there because they ain't getting no say. You understand? I ain't expect the sort of Brave Davis. All right, Brave Davis looking for people, but it look like it's a chosen few. Like they get their people up in a group, but guess what? 2 wrongs don't make a right, and like the monkey say, it ain't long now.
Yeah. Well, Papa, I will tell you this, right? I'm a small businessman, and I tell them I'm an FNA, right?
Yes.
So I got my colors bear out, but I will tell you what I know. See, that's why you need a Grammy, you know.
Yeah, what you know?
I know in whom I believe.
Yes.
And I know that he is able to keep me.
The Lord will
Just
provide.
like he looked out for Daniel in the lion's den, he'll come and look out for me. Just how he look out for the 3 Hebrew boys in the fiery furnace, he'll come and look out for me, man. Just how he keep the prophet.
That's why you still eating. That's why you still
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because
so-called PLPs.
Yeah.
They crying.
Yeah.
They saying they ain't getting this and they ain't
I
getting
look like
that.
they're starving, eh?
Well, boy,
Listen, put your
that
trust
might
in
be
God,
gas, I ain't gas.
and God, this is the prime minister, he ain't Jesus. Put
All right,
your trust
Papa.
in Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus always can answer your call. He always can
We got to get out of here,
He ain't
Papa.
gonna play crazy on you. Keep up the...
Yeah,
All right, Papa, thank you. My God may not be king, but I'll tell you this, he sure is able. And that is where my hope is built, on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. This is Freedom March. We'll see you again tomorrow.
If it's the Lord's will, we'll be back.